Well, good morning, boys and girls. Today is the 19th of August, 2024. Thank you so much for stopping by. It does truly mean a lot to me. And I am now realizing that if you are one of my coworkers here at 2 Men in a Truck, you don't see my videos, okay? Anyway, it's a little bit rainy. We gotta move today. It's gonna be wonderful. So we'll see you guys soon. Doing it! So these guys seem to have found my TikTok videos. So, wait, what'd you find them on? What? They're going to kill us all. Anyway, say hi. So I'm gonna cook some food, and I want to talk about an idea of learning and understanding. And it all comes from this smart guy who helped make the atom bomb. His name is Albert Einstein. He usually looked like this. He said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. And that gets me thinking. And what Albert Einstein said is quite smart, because it combines two ideas of wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom is learned through experience. Like, I know how to use this spatula, and because of my experience in the world, I can tell it's metal and it's got some plastic on it. But then the knowledge I have is that this metal is stainless steel, and it was made in Canada by a company called Echo, and I know this plastic was mined from oil, and all of the different kinds of things that come together to create this. And that what provides us understanding is the wisdom and experience to create the knowledge of how something is. Now, this one lady I used to work with named Leah, shout out to Leah, you're quite a brilliant lady, explained to me that if you truly want to teach someone something, you need to be able to say it in multiple different ways. So if I want to talk about this herb and garlic cream cheese, I could tell you that it is a dairy spread with different flavors added to it to create a taste. Or I could also tell you that this was milked from a cow, and it was curdled, and it became a sort of solid cheese mass which we use to spread on food. Those are two separate ways to describe the same thing to help you understand what I'm talking about through my wisdom and experience. Oh, thanks, Now, I'm using very simple concepts here that I'm hoping you guys understand. And if you don't, Google some cream cheese and Google what a frying pan is. Or not a frying pan, a thingy. Because that's something we can all kind of relate to, right? But when Albert Einstein said you should be able to explain it to a 6-year-old, he was talking about quantum mechanics and main mathematics about the universe we live in. But that's the thing, I believe Albert Einstein didn't even fully understand it, because he had the knowledge of what he was doing, but he was so smart that he was explaining knowledge that as people he could not even experience yet, which is quite awe-inspiring, I must admit. And this is kind of why we look at elderly people as very wise and intelligent, because they have the experience and the knowledge to go along to create the understanding. But I personally am not that old. I'm only 24, and I'm not really in the business of trying to be very wise. I'm in the business of trying to understand, because by the time I get to that age, I hope that somebody asks me one of these weird questions I've asked, and I'll be like, well, back when I was 24, I was asking everybody what the meaning of life was. But why I bring this up is because I believe understanding is the accumulation of every single piece of work that every single human being has done since the beginning of when we started to think about the world more than just survival and more about what's going on. Because everybody's trying to figure out the same thing. We're all trying to understand ourselves, the world around us, the people we're with, why we were made. We're trying to understand. And if you truly want to understand beyond yourself, you need to understand yourself and the people you are with. And if you don't understand that through knowledge and wisdom, start thinking about it a little bit more. And that's the thing. I don't even think I very much understand what's going on. But I've also started to realize that life is a very big balancing act. And if you put all of your efforts into one thing, you're only limiting yourself from the places that you'd be able to go. So try something new, see where you end up. Because I hope that each and every single one of you guys far beyond passes me, Albert Einstein, and every other brilliant person that has ever existed on this small blue planet. I'm not making food now. I'm going to help my grandpa do a fish pond. Have you guys ever had homemade wine before? I don't even drink wine like 90% of the time because I'm more of like a liquor kind of guy. Well, this was not too bad. And I don't think I'm going to get that crazy, but make sure to always be responsible. Okay, wait, give me 1 second here. Because Gabe came over and we're drinking that fancy bottle of wine. And why do people cut their eggs when they could really just...
I hate that so much.
Am I right?
I could have lived with that.
Well, boys and girls, that was the 19th of August, 2024. Thank you so much for stopping by. It does truly mean a lot to us. And, well, I wanted to give this a try just a few days ago, you see, where I take one moment, recognize my mind, listen to the sound, and let the words just flow from me. See, there's one little twist to this rhyming bit that you hear, that it's not always me that's making the words start to appear. I believe it's from divinity or something up above, maybe an angel or my brother or someone else that I'm loved. I don't really know why or where these rhymes do flow, but I think it's the fact that I understand the music oh so. Not the music of the song or the music of the words, but the music of life and time and everything that's oh so absurd. So just think about that as you travel on to tomorrow, because maybe that coincidence is on purpose, and you're meant to be somewhere else that you'll never really know. And as we travel on to tomorrow, the 20th of August, 2024, I'm hoping that we can remember to always be humble, change by example, and remember our honesty. And we'll see you guys soon.